Hey guys, and welcome to another episode here of Boom Beach with Rigo. Today we're going to be looking at an operation that we did with just tanks. So it should be pretty sweet, pretty awesome. So let me go ahead and show you that operation, the details here real quick in a little bit. Stay tuned. So of course that's our current op. We just recently finished it, as you guys can see. But let's go ahead and take a look at hacksaw, which I believe it was done with everything but tanks. So up first we got Cabler, of course, deploying his tanks with medics. Like I said, this is a tank only operation. Of course, we're able to use some medics to kind of, replenish the health there for the tanks. But here we go. We're gonna speed up a little bit through it. He takes down that shocker, of course, shocks down the sniper towers, goes after those. Throws a barrage, of course, over there to that boom cannon. Keeps working his way through, working. As you guys can see, he's just working through those big guns and taking them out. So there goes the rocket launcher, just opening up, clearing up as much as he can, because we do try to help out our lower level kind of players by kind of taking out big defenses or whatnot, and then giving them a shot, of course, at a better shot at finishing an op or doing a little better. As you can see, there's Cabler there with 4 tanks left. He deploys, of course, a couple critters to distract them. Medics are working extra hard, as you can see there, trying to keep those tanks alive, and just going to town. And it's pretty good. He ran out of time before he could do any more damage, I guess, to that. All right. So I guess, all right, let's take a look at KJ Finn's real quick. So KJ Finn, of course, starts off with throwing some artillery shots and barrages over to the shock launchers, takes them completely out, shocks that doom cannon with the shockers, and then he just goes to town on those. Rocket launchers are doing a little bit of damage, but at least he got rid of that doom cannon, which would, kill anything, especially tanks, super fast. With one shot, they're like one-shot kills. So they seem to be locked down a little bit by the shockers there. That's why he threw a little smoke. As you guys can see, they got a little bit of lockdown, but he was able to maybe pull through a little bit and pulled all the way back to try to spread them out and not get everything shocked at once. So there's KJ Finn's attack. All right, let's take a look at my attack. I believe, yep. So right after Cabler, I went in for a flat line and I took it out. So pretty much what I did, of course, was deployed all my tanks on the far right, beached them right, kept going, took out those 2 power cells to get a little GBE, and of course flared over there to the top right corner, and of course going to take out that big boom cannon. After that's done, guess what? I can just go to town on the power core, try to distract those mortars with a few critters. As you guys can see, slowly but steady. I mean, I was almost out of this. I was almost killed. Well, no, just those 2 tanks. I still had quite a bit left. And just like that, flatline went down super easy. So thank you, Cabler, for the setup. You've been doing great things, setting people up, and just, I mean, you're killing it, bro. So good job. All right, since we are a little bit, crunched in time kind of deal, let's just go ahead and take out the. All right, let's look at a few more. Detroit dice. He took down 60. He got 60 points there, of course, with whether it be power cells or whatnot. But as you guys can see, he's beaching over there down to the right, going far in the right-hand corner. This one's like a 4-minute attack, so I'm assuming he ran out of time. So all his troops, well, not all of them, but the majority of his troops were maybe still alive, and he just ran out of time. But as you guys can see, he was working out those rocket launchers, took them completely out, going after those power cells to try to get some GBE. Like I said, the best thing to do is get some GBE, gunboat energy, and then of course just try to take out some of those defenses that are just, hammering us down. So of course, as you guys can see, he's using the shocker to try to shock those out and provide a little more coverage to the tanks. you guys can see, they're just working through everything that is thrown at them. So that's pretty good. All right, throws on a couple health packs, med kits there, so you guys can see. That was brutal. But he ran out of time, still had a bunch of his tanks left here. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the, I guess, what actually destroyed the operation here, the bases. So we got Club Ewok, as you guys can see, you know, after Reed did a lot of clearing for him, he's able to go after those rocket launchers. And I'm pretty sure he might take him out. One more, yeah, took him out. So Beach's right, goes on the far right, tried to avoid those landmines. He did avoid them, right, perfect. And he just parks right there and just goes to town. Those rocket launchers, the 3 that are left, they're really not going to do that much damage on those tanks, especially with the medics right there. So, I mean, as you guys can see, he's just going to town on the power core. And sooner rather than later, that power core is going to go down. And just like that, down it went. Crunch. Destroyed by Club Ewok. Perfect. Good job, bud. Alright. Let's take a look at the next one. And this was Pink Lady Hope, one of our officers. She didn't lose any tanks, so this was really good. So you guys can see, you know, we destroyed quite a bit of stuff around. She's taking out those booms, of course, those boom cannons, and then just going to town on that power core. Once again, rocket launchers are hitting those tanks. They're not going to do that much damage just because tanks, I mean, they can take quite a bit of damage. Alright, so that was Pink Lady Hope. Last but not least, we got Boom Beach Master, one of our newest members to the force, level 26, as you guys can see. And he, I mean, at this point, there was only a little bit left, so we decided to open up to anything. So it was just not all tanks attack, but he was able to use some heavy, some Zookas. He only lost 1 heavy, which is kind of great, you know, for being a new level. But as you guys can see, threw down a couple artillery shots there. I mean, this was super fast. We had to watch it again. I should have just hit replay again, but let's go ahead and watch it in just regular speed. As you guys can see, you know, he's just throwing those artillery shots there, right there to the power core. Thought it was almost out, but then he decides to deploy his troops, because I'm sure maybe he was out of gunboat energy, and they just take that one power cell, down, and the whole base goes kaboom. Look at that. That was perfect. Good job, Boom Beach Master. You're gonna finish just great in this task force. So keep it up. Keep doing a great job. So like I said, this whole operation was done doing all tanks. As you guys can see, tanks and medics, tanks and medics. Like I said, at the very end, we kind of opened it up, especially since he was a lower level too, and he didn't have his tanks upgraded. They weren't going to do that much damage, so of course we just went with it. This was when the tanks were 90% off, so we were having a blast, just having fun going through that op. Of course, it is a lower op than we're used to, you know, going after. But like I said, we were also going with all tanks, and it was a little harder for others. But that's about it, guys. I guess that will do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, need any help or anything, feel free to comment down below, ask me anything. Tell me how to improve my channel, how to improve my videos, how to do a lot better for you guys. But definitely thank you so much for watching. Without you guys and without your support, I wouldn't be able to do this. But thank you again. Be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to upcoming Boom Beach tips and tricks that I'll be doing here in a little bit. And my game room tour is fixing to come in through, where I have about 10 retro consoles and whatnot. But stay tuned, guys. As you guys can see, I have a minute left here on this statue. Headquarters level 19. I got my first residence level 9. Whoop, whoop, whoop. As you guys can see, all of them are 8s. But I'll be improving here real quick. Oh, let me show you real quick. I loaded all grenadiers, and it was kind of like a cool attack that I just did recently. So, I mean, they are kind of slow, but effective. You know, for long range, I mean, look at this base. You know, anywhere that you land here, you were going to start getting creamed by other stuff. So of course I threw down some critters to try to distract a little bit that rocket launcher, and down it went. So let's go ahead and speed up through. Took down the rocket launcher. Then of course I landed. I beached right as close as I could to the landing crafts, and as you guys can see, they're just going to town, you know, throwing their grenades. They're grenadiers. That's what they are. Of course, so I flare down over there to the left hand side to try to take everything over here from the left, and as you guys can see, slowly but surely they're doing it. I smoked them. Why? Just to try to get them to throw everything at once, kind of deal. Just look at how that looks. But look, they overthrow so much. It looks like out of all the ones that are throwing, maybe 2 are hitting. The rest are just going out. So of course I throw down some critters to kind of help them out. But of course the grenadiers kind of kill them off with the help of the mortars. So that wasn't such a good idea. Except for that one critter that's just still going to town, as you guys can see there. Look at that trick and that critter. Alright, so just like that, base went down. This was kind of like the harder ones that I was struggling with scorchers even. But it's just because the base is like right there as soon as you land. So it would give you no time to think. Nothing, is just bam, there it is. So I did lose 8 of them. I was left with 12 grenadiers. Did pretty good. But I think that's gonna do it for us, guys. Thank you so much for Dr. Terror stage. Let's just go ahead and do one. All right, all critters. Let's just go for it. All right, this one's definitely in range. All right, so we're just gonna attack that boom. Go to Critter Town. Maybe should have just done 1 instead of 2, but who cares? All right, down it goes. Take it down. All right, bam, bam. Bam, just like that. Let's get them all to do at the same time, just like the other one. All right. Boom. Oh, that was too much. Oops, sorry guys. All right, critters, show me what you got. There we go. Yeah, go critters. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. All right, guys. So that will do it. I'll finish off with Dr. Terror Stage 1, Level 8. With just critters. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Once again, please be sure to comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.